The Nintendo Switch 2 is rumored to be revealed this Thursday, and I'm super excited. You're probably super excited. With all these rumors and stuff going around, I will tell you all some insane predictions that I have for the Switch 2. Some of these are really crazy. Some of these are actually maybe possible. But let's get into it. This is going to be so stupid. The first thing I'm going to predict is something that I could either take or leave, but a lot of you probably want this to happen so bad, and that is achievements. I think Nintendo games usually are pretty good in terms of the in-game achievements. I love 100%ing Nintendo games. I don't usually 100% other games, but Nintendo games just have this quality to them that makes you want to collect everything. Like, I've pretty much done everything I can do in Mario Odyssey, and I did get 999 moons in that game. I got all the costumes. I did like everything, and it would be cool if I could put like a little thing on my profile that would say like, yeah, I did everything in Mario Odyssey. I can see that when I open the game. I can see that I 100% did everything, but it would be cool as a way to show off on your profile the things that you've done in your games. So I think that would be a really cool thing to have, and I know people have wanted that for so long that Nintendo should really just look into actually doing it. I mean, come on guys, come on. The next thing I have is they did the playtest thing a while ago. I think it was in like October or something. I don't remember. But it was a playtest that a limited amount of people got into. And it was some like weird caveman game. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to even show footage of that. But it was a weird looking game. But my prediction is that it's like some sort of social MMO type thing. It will be free for every single Switch 2. So you'll get your Switch 2 and it'll have it. It'll just be like an app on the main menu. You can delete it if you don't want it, but if you want it, you can get on and you can get with your friends and you can like build things. I knew there was like some building aspect to it and like character creating things, like the player creates their own stuff. I'm imagining that this would be packed in with every Switch 2 and you would just hang out and do social stuff, and maybe it'll expand as the Switch 2 expands. But I don't know, maybe it's some sort of just like social thing that everyone can hang out on that's free with the system. I don't know. I hope that that's a thing. That would be really cool, honestly. Okay, this next one is crazy, and I wish this was true, but my prediction is Mario Odyssey 2 will exist, and one of the kingdoms of Mario Odyssey 2 will be like a haunted mansion. It's going to be inspired by Boo houses and by Luigi's Mansion in one kingdom. Two of my favorite things are pirates and also like spooky haunted mansions. And in Mario Odyssey, we kind of had a piratey thing going on. There was like the pirate costume and things like that. I wish there was a full-on pirate themed area. That would be so cool. I don't think they would do that for Mario Odyssey 2. It would be cool if they did it, but I would really like to see some sort of spooky haunted mansion kind of vibe. That would be so cool. Like, imagine you start off the kingdom outside of the mansion and then you can like go around the building, but then when you go inside it's like a whole huge area. That would be so cool. And there's so many opportunities for secrets. Like, there could be a bookshelf wall where you throw Cappy at the wall, it hits the bookshelf and it like opens up the door and there's stuff behind it. Oh, that would be so cool. Next thing, all Switch 1 games will be enhanced on the Switch 2 automatically. They're going to do some Nintendo magic, pew pew, throwing sparkles everywhere, and all of the Switch 1 games are going to have the textures enhanced, zoom in and enhance. They're going to be doing all that kind of stuff on the Switch 2 automatically. I really hope that this is the case. I hope that every game that you owned on the Switch 1 will just work on the Switch 2, and I'm hoping that they will be enhanced in some way. Maybe the frame rates can be improved and the textures can be improved. If anything, I just want frame rates to be improved on Switch 1 games over to the Switch 2, because there's a lot of cool games that I have on the Switch 1 that I would love to play more of, but they run like duty. Like, I have a couple of the Lego games, and some of the Lego games on the Switch 1, just, they run like butt. Dude, it's really annoying when you buy a game and it runs like butt. I can handle it. It's okay. I can get over it. But when you're playing a slideshow and everything's just like, and it's impacting the actual gameplay, that's when I have a problem with it. So I hope those things could be improved automatically, but technologically I don't know how that really works. I am a game developer myself, but I don't know how any of that stuff kind of works. So I'm really hoping that it can just be improved automatically. I don't know, some AI or like crazy magic stuff. I don't know. I hope so. Okay, you might have seen the leaks that the Joy-Con on the Switch 2 has like a little like sensor in it, and it can be used as a mouse cursor. My prediction is that leak is 100% real, and the Joy-Con will be able to be used as like a mouse cursor. I think that Nintendo would do that because they want to keep the whole form factor and the idea of the Switch 2 intact, but also add some Nintendo wackiness, like what's the next thing we could do? Computers and consoles live in like two different worlds where like you play on a console or you play on a computer, and they haven't been like combined together in any way. And I feel like it would be cool if the Switch was like, we have the control scheme of the mouse and the keyboard, but in a home console. So not only is it a home console and a handheld, but it also has capabilities of a computer. The control scheme of using a mouse and a keyboard, some games just control better with a mouse. It's just as simple as that. And I would prefer some games to perform on a mouse. I would love to play Minecraft on my Switch, but with a little like mouse cursor instead of using the stick. That would be so cool. Or stuff like Mario Maker, games like that. Not drawing stuff. I don't know how well drawing stuff would be with a mouse as opposed to just on the touchscreen with like a stylus. But I think it would be cool to just have it as an option. And I think Nintendo would do their Nintendo thing with that. And there'd be like some segment in the next Zelda game where you have to like use a mouse cursor to order groceries on Amazon or something. I don't know. You know what I mean. It'll be really cool. I think if we're getting the Switch 2 revealed in January, I think in February there will be the fabled February Direct. It might be a presentation where they show off the console, say how much it costs, and then here's some games. Or it'll be just a straight up Nintendo Direct that will have, I don't know, I guess it would just show games like a normal Nintendo Direct and then have a segment where it talks about the Switch 2. Who knows what they'll do? And my crazy prediction is that Dragon Quest XII is going to have some sort of trailer or teaser in the next presentation for the Switch 2. I'm a huge Dragon Quest fan. I know probably a lot of you aren't Dragon Quest fans, but Dragon Quest XII is the next game in the series, and it's been a while since they made Dragon Quest XI, and I think it's getting time for Dragon Quest XII to exist. Please, Nintendo, do it. Okay, the next thing, speaking of directs and game announcements, this would not happen, but it would be so cool if they did it. I think that they are going to make a new Banjo-Kazooie game. This would never happen. I think Banjo-Kazooie is just gone and they'll never make another one. Smash Brothers and Banjo only happened because it was big demand. I don't think the demand is enough for an actual Banjo game to be made by Microsoft and Rare. I would love that to be the case, but I sadly don't think that it's possible. But if I had a dream and I had a wish, I would say, guess what? Let's show off the power of the Switch 2. Here's this Banjo-Kazooie game. It's so cool. It's a new game. Maybe it's a remake, remaster of the original game looking crazy good on the Switch 2. I don't think they'll do it, but it would be so cool if they did it. This is gonna happen no matter what happens with the Switch 2. They show off the Switch 2, people are going to be disappointed that they didn't show off enough, and they waited so long for them to show it off, and all they showed off was the console and a couple games. People are going to be incredibly disappointed in the Switch 2. I think they're going to be like, wow, that's it? It's just a Switch that can play games better? Even though that's exactly what they wanted. I hit my microphone, so I'm sorry about that. I think people are going to be disappointed by the Switch 2 because it's not something completely brand new. Even though it's exactly what we want it to be, people are going to be upset that it's not much more. Which is crazy because I think it's going to be everything I've always wanted in a game console. I'm so excited for it. my last prediction is that the grip that comes with the Switch, you know, it's like the little plastic thing and you slide it on the sides. The Switch 1, it was like you were holding onto a square when everything was together. I think they're gonna just stretch it out a little bit to be more of a rectangular shape so it'll be better to hold. I don't know why they would do that, and I don't know what the odds are of that actually happening, but I think that would be pretty cool. I think it would be really cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I'm just making a video. I'm just a game guy making a game video. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is the first time I've ever had my face on a video. Let me know if you want me to do more videos of just me sitting here talking about things with my face. I would love to do this, and I can make these pretty quick. So if you want that, let me know, and I'll just pump these videos out like crazy. When the Switch 2 does get announced, I will do a video reacting to it. Maybe I'll do a live stream if it's like, hey, the Switch 2 is coming out on this time, on this day. I'll probably schedule a live stream, and we'll watch it together live. I'll freak out. I'll probably cry. I'll probably drink a Diet Coke. But it'll be so cool. Thank you so much for watching.